D-Man, it's Black Friday, D-Man.
It's Black Friday.
Are you a shopaholic, D-Man? Do you know what a shopaholic is? A shopaholic is someone who loves shopping all the time. Would you consider yourself to be a shopaholic?
No, not really. I don't think I'm a shopaholic. Are you a shopaholic?
Oh, what a question. No, I'm going to have to say no, but I would be lying. What about a bargain hunter? Someone who loves shopping around for the best prices available. Are you a bargain hunter?
I guess maybe not so much a hunter of bargains, but if I see a bargain, I will, if it's something I know is at a good price and I need,
But are you going to take advantage of the Black Friday offers that we have with the amazing discounts in the retail outlets now?
I'm probably the worst guest you can have for Black Friday. I don't really...
Black Friday is not your cup of tea?
No, I mean, because I'm not really a shopaholic or anything like that,
So,
But you never know. Maybe this year, maybe
Right.
I'll have a look and
Find something.
Yeah, because as you know, I've had a new purchase.
Your
recent-
motorbike, yes,
Yeah,
your motorbike, yes.
And to be honest, I have been a little bit of a shopaholic for motorcycle gear recently.
Okay.
So
Like your helmet and your gloves and
Yeah,
shoes.
yeah.
And they're expensive. For a motorbike, they are very expensive.
Yeah, very expensive. So maybe I should just wait until Black Friday.
So any discount
Yeah.
is definitely worthwhile. Definitely
Yeah.
going to be worthwhile. Now, as you know, it's Black Friday, and there are some companies that specialize in it. Like, for example, Amazon, which is an online retailer. But you have told me that you prefer not to go to online retail stores, but instead prefer to go to a shop.
Yeah, I mean, I would say I'm old school.
Old school.
Yeah, I prefer the traditional go to the shop, but as you said with the motorcycle gear, some of it I had to buy online because it wasn't available.
It wasn't available, yeah. That is my next question. So if you don't find something in your local area, in your
Yeah.
neighborhood, you have to go online.
Yeah.
And what's the prices like? Is it cheaper or is it more expensive to get something online?
I guess it's probably cheaper because it's probably more competitive.
It is. It is
Yeah.
more competitive. Now, and you said you buy things for your motorcycle, your
Yeah.
motorbike. So yes, it is going to be more difficult to get access to these things. Generally, though, you are someone that goes shop to shop instead of online. Yes?
Yeah.
But do you find that when you go to a shop, that sometimes they, as we mentioned earlier, you don't find what you're looking for, and apart from not finding what you're looking for, sometimes the salespeople that work in the shop, they are just busy with someone else, so they're not available to answer any questions that you have. Have you ever had that experience?
Not really.
No?
I guess
Okay,
in most shops. I guess sometimes people are busy and maybe you have to wait a while. I've got no problem waiting. I can see impatient people
Right.
might just wait a few minutes and say, okay,
That's it.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
But in general, I would say like most of the main brands, like in Marinella City, for example, they, that's their business. So they've got to, the staff are, well
Have to be prepared,
trained
yeah.
and prepared and all that. So
Absolutely. Now, another important thing is that, as we know now, the world is changing and Black Friday is becoming quite important. But I remember we spoke about this, that sometimes the prices might not be as discounted as we first thought.
yeah.
Because, was it you that told me that you had a student or someone that bought something that was not in Black Friday and it was cheaper than it was in Black Friday?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, I don't know if it was me that told you, but I have heard many stories.
I think it was Jody. I think it was Jody who told me that. Yeah, and they
Yeah.
bought something and it was actually cheaper out of Black Friday than it was in Black Friday.
Yeah, I mean, we have to pay I guess one year we'll have to pay attention to the prices, but I have heard they raise the prices before Black Friday.
That's
So-
not nice. That's not nice.
Yeah.
And there's always some brands that never go into Black Friday sales. So like, Apple or companies like that, the
Yeah.
technology brands, they never go into sale.
I guess they're luxury brands. aren't they? So-
Luxury brands. That's a good word. That's a good word. Luxury brands. Well, thank you so much, D-Man. Are you
you.
going to be partaking in any Black Friday shopping this year, or are you going to give it a miss? What do you think?
I right now I'll say I'm going to give it a miss, but you never know.
never know.
Maybe curiosity.
I-
Curiosity will get the better of me.
But one of the words we have in the platform this week is to beat the rush.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, beat the rush. Either go very early or very late in the evening. The problem with going very late in the evening is that all the good stuff is gone.
Yeah, I guess
So
Well, as they say, the early bird gets the worm.
early bird does get the worm, just like our podcast. Well, thank you so much for doing this podcast.
Thank you.
Next week, we don't have a podcast because it is test week.
Ooh.
And so our students are going to have a test on all our wonderful lessons for this month. So thank you.
Thank you.
We'll catch you again in December. So we're going to be looking forward to Christmas, D-Man.
Yeah, well, until then, Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
Yeah, and Happy Black Friday.
Oh, thank you.